people shoot for fun. AK-47 beat and 3-stripe AK-15.
Today's video is going to be in a slightly different format. Today we're just going to be doing a sort of truck talk, if you will. This is going to be a very common topic, but one that people don't really talk about from a take that I'm going to have today. What I'm going to talk about today is going to be truck guns. I'm sure if you guys have heard of that term before, having a truck gun or having a bag gun, whatever the case may be. I want to tell you guys why I think it's a horrible idea. If you guys want to sound off your opinions in the comment section, tell me what you guys think of truck guns, go ahead and comment down below. I'm going to tell you guys my opinion. This is just going to be a quick take, probably about a 7-8 minute video. And I'm just going to explain to you guys why it doesn't make sense, regardless of where you live in the US, realistically, to have a truck gun that stays in your vehicle indefinitely. So if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Let's get into the video. All right, so why I believe truck guns are essentially useless in today's day and age, and they're more of a liability than an asset in being something that's going to be useful to you in any dire situation. In today's day and age, most states have changed into being constitutional carry, or they've already been an open carry state. So at that point, if you live in an open carry or a constitutional carry state, there's no reason you shouldn't have a firearm already on you, okay? In those states, you could carry a handgun on you at all times. And yes, it's going to be different than having a truck gun that's going to be something that you could use in an active shooter type situation. But I don't really consider those situations as common as people think. Yes, they do happen in our country, but do you really want to be subjecting yourself to being the main first responder if you don't need to, okay? If something happens, I don't suggest you guys going to grab your truck gun and go to save the day. If you hear shots fired inside of a mall, you should go and try to get back home to your family if you're not the one being fired upon. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sure a lot of you guys have things that are worth living for and a family that depends on you. So if something happens, I'm not trying to sound insensitive or sound like somebody that doesn't want to help people out. I would definitely report it, and I would definitely try to stop the threat if it was in my direction or I was witnessing people directly in front of me being harmed and I had the chance. But I'm not going to go search to seek and destroy the threat because I'm the guy who has a truck gun in his SUV or in the back of his truck, whatever the case may be. I just don't see it as a proper mindset. I don't know if a lot of you guys aren't coming at it from that type of mindset. A lot of you guys have the truck guns for wildlife or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys live in rural areas, so I understand that part. My thought process on it is, if you could open carry or concealed carry a firearm or constitutional carry, whatever way you prefer to carry, open or concealed, then you guys should just do that and completely forget the truck gun concept, in my opinion. At the end of the day, do what you want. You're a grown adult, but I would really consider not having a firearm that's indefinitely placed in your vehicle. Not even because of the situation where you're not going to use it most times, but because of the fact that it's easily accessible and it could be easily stolen. Like I said, if you're in a rural area, it's a little bit more understandable, but people still go up to rural properties, tweakers and all types of people, to go and try to steal your stuff, steal your property. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. I know people who it's happened to. So, I wouldn't recommend just keeping an AR-15 or a shotgun in the back of your truck, especially today. Anybody, if they find a weapon in your vehicle, they're going to take that. That's going to be the first thing that they're going to be happy that they found. Okay. So what I would do, I would conceal carry a firearm, or I would open carry, whatever you could do. If you guys are worried about wildlife or big game threats, I would carry something of higher caliber within a handgun caliber. You know, carry a 10mm or carry a higher caliber revolver. I wouldn't necessarily recommend a revolver, but some people are comfortable with them. I want more rounds on target, so I'd be more comfortable with some extreme penetrators and 10mm or something like that, something from Buffalo Bore or Underwood. But whatever the case may be, you guys shouldn't be leaving firearms in your vehicle indefinitely. Like I said, make your own choice. I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm just giving like basic advice I think that would help you guys avoid having a firearm stolen and keeping firearms unaccounted for, you know? But that's basically my quick take on this concept. The reason I had the idea for this video is because a buddy of mine, me and him were working on my vehicle recently. We were just in his driveway actually doing some work on some vehicles. And we were talking about truck guns and the idea of them, and how a lot of guys like talk about, yeah, my truck gun, I got my truck gun, and they get like a 10.5-inch AR or an AR pistol or whatever the case may be, a shotgun. Whatever it is, I wouldn't advise to having something like that, is what I'm getting at, okay? For all the cases I've made, for all the points I've made previously in this video so far, Most likely, if an active shooter situation does happen, if the shots aren't being fired directly towards you in that situation, there's no reason you guys should try to charge towards it and risk your life and your well-being if you have a family that depends on you back at home, right? And if it is in your direction and it is close enough for you to respond, if you are a proper skilled citizen with your handgun, you could still take shots at a target at 50 yards with the red dot. It's not recommended and it's not the most ideal situation, but if you need to, I could place rounds on target with the red dot from a handgun, 9mm or whatever the case may be, easily. With iron sights, it's going to be tougher. I'd probably limit myself to 25 yards, but that's what I mean. Unless someone is closing in on you on your bubble, I would try to avoid them. Find cover and concealment, preferably cover if you can. But if you can only find concealment, try to find concealment, you know? But I would just try to get out of that situation as quick as possible. If shots are being fired and you guys aren't directly in the line of fire, my personal action would be to avoid the situation, you know? Try to get to safety and make sure I make it home to my family. And if I can respond and I'm directly in the threat and I'm the only one that's able to respond, then yes, I'll act as accordingly. But that's not most situations. That's not realistic on how most people are going to experience these situations, in my opinion, and studies of what I've seen in a lot of situations. Yes, you may be the direct person that he's engaging at first. You hope you would have a firearm to defend you. But at that point, if you're being shot at already, pulling a firearm to shoot back right away isn't necessarily going to be the best option. The best option is going to be to seek cover, like cover that's going to stop the bullets, you know, or concealment so he can't see you while you're getting to cover. But yeah, I've kind of drawn on long enough on this video, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Sound off your opinions below in the comment section. Like I said, this is a new format style of video that I haven't done before. This is like a truck talk. So if you do, comment down below. I'll have more videos like this coming out later on today or later this week. I want to get into more prepping subjects because I've been talking about a lot of different various topics involving gun guy topics and things like that. But let me know what you guys want to hear for content. I'll have more videos like this coming out later on today or later this week. And this FP out.